The dark secret about money that's keeping you poor and no one's telling you. Carl's story was never about luck. It was about vision. But most people confuse the two. They look at wealthy people and assume they got a windfall, an inheritance, or some insider trick. But here's what no one wants to admit. Wealth is boring. It's routine. It's made up of the small, invisible choices you make every single day. Like brewing coffee at home instead of spending $6 at a cafe. Like saving 10% of every paycheck before you touch a dollar of it. Like choosing to drive a used car, even when your ego screams for the new one. Carl wasn't just a janitor, he was a master of delayed gratification. He understood what most people ignore. You can have anything, but not everything. He chose freedom over flash, peace over performance, legacy over likes. And in a world obsessed with speed, he quietly built a fortune by moving slow. But maybe you're thinking, I've already wasted too much time. Maybe you're 35 or 50 and you think it's too late. It's not. Because while the math favors youth, the truth favors action. One of the biggest lies we're told is that opportunity disappears with age. But here's the secret. Maturity is a multiplier. You now have experience, discipline, and hopefully, fewer dumb mistakes to make. So yes, you'll need to contribute more to catch up, but you also have more control, more awareness, and more urgency. That's a superpower. One that Carl didn't have when he was 18. So don't count yourself out. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Let's go deeper. Most people think compound interest only applies to money. But here's the twist, it applies to everything. Knowledge compounds. Relationships compound. Habits compound. Every book you read, every skill you master, every healthy meal you eat, it stacks. Not in obvious ways, but in exponential ones. You don't notice progress daily. It's not flashy. But one day, you wake up stronger, smarter, richer. Because every step, no matter how small, was building momentum. The real danger? Not taking small steps. Because the cost of inaction compounds too. Doubt compounds. Regret compounds. Procrastination is compound interest's evil twin. And it robs you blind, one ignored opportunity at a time. Carl wasn't a genius. He didn't have a financial advisor. He wasn't chasing crypto or meme stocks. He picked one simple fund. He stuck to it. He never touched it. And here's the magic. He automated his success. While others checked the market daily, panicked at every dip, Carl was out mowing his lawn, eating his sandwich, living his life. That's the paradox of wealth. It requires attention at the start, but then demands that you ignore it. Your money isn't a pet. It's a seed. If you dig it up every day to see if it's growing, it dies. But if you water it, protect it, and walk away, it becomes a tree. And then an orchard. And then a forest. That's what Carl did. And anyone can do it. But few will. Because automation is boring. And people crave drama more than they crave freedom. Here's a cold truth. Most people won't follow Carl's path. Not because they can't, but because they won't. They'll say, I'll start next year. Or, I don't have enough money to invest. Or, I need to learn more first. But action doesn't come after clarity. It creates it. Carl didn't wait until he was a financial expert. He just started. He learned by doing. He failed quietly. He adjusted. But he never stopped. And that's the difference. You don't need more education. You don't need more money. You need more urgency. Because the longer you wait, the harder the climb. The window doesn't stay open forever. Every dollar you don't invest is a future you're giving away. Now, let me show you what this looks like in real life. Imagine two friends, Sarah and Mike. Sarah starts investing at 25. Just $300 a month. She does it until she's 35, then stops. Mike waits until 35 to start. He invests $300 a month until 65. Guess who ends up with more money? Sarah. Even though she only invested for 10 years, and Mike invested for 30. Why? Because Sarah gave compound interest time. That's the key. Time is the multiplier. Not effort. Not amount. Just time. And once it's gone, it's gone. No refund. No do-over. The difference between freedom and struggle could be one decision, made today or never. But let's step away from numbers. Let's talk about what this really buys you. Not a mansion. Not a Lamborghini. But something better. Choices. The choice to leave a job you hate. The choice to take a sabbatical. To say no to bad clients. To spend more time with your kids. To travel. To rest. To create. Money doesn't buy happiness, but freedom does, and money buys time, which buys freedom. Carl didn't flash his wealth, but he was free. Free to live quietly. Free to give generously. Free to die with dignity, knowing he left something behind that mattered. That's the real dream. Not millions in the bank, but a life lived on your own terms. And now, we come to the final truth. You are either investing in your future, or you are borrowing from it. Every choice moves the needle. Every excuse builds a wall. Every small action creates a ripple. You can't change the past, but you can change the math of your future starting right now. So ask yourself, are you planting seeds? Or are you eating them? Are you building a legacy? Or just surviving a paycheck? The world will tell you that it's too late, too hard, too risky. But Carl proved otherwise. He proved that simplicity wins. That consistency crushes. And that silence, quiet, patient, compound silence, can create more wealth than a lifetime of noise. So now, what will you do? Will you close this video and forget? Or will you remember the janitor who beat the system by trusting time? The choice isn't financial. It's spiritual. It's about belief. Do you believe you're worth investing in? That's the real question. And your answer will echo, not just through your bank account, but through your children, your community, your legacy. This is your invitation. Don't just survive. Grow. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. And if you stayed until the end, comment, now it clicked. Because that's how we'll know you're ready to be free.